my fabulous friends. I hope you're doing well. Well, we better ask the gossip cards what's going on behind the scenes, because the gossip cards we know will tell us. So I just did what the siblings are thinking of Andrew, what's going through their mind. Remember, gossip cards never predict the future. They just tell us what's going on behind the scenes. They love chatting about what is right now. So let's ask, what are William and Catherine? What are they thinking? What are they worried about? Are they worried about, the monarchy falling? Are they worried about the king? Are they worried about, the children? Any contagion? Are they worried about what? Are they worried about? Are they worried about how they're going to attach William to this? What's the gossip going behind the scenes with William and Catherine? What's the gossip going on behind the scenes with William and Catherine? Are they worried about the monarchy, the whole family, reputations, media, blitzes? What's going on? What's the gossip? What's the gossip with William and Catherine regarding Uncle Andrew? Surprise. Oh, look at that. Surprise. They may have been surprised he was arrested. If you go to my readings, it's very clear. Charles did not order that on Andrew's birthday. And it was very clear. Charles said, yeah, go ahead, investigate. And he was going to be hands off the whole thing. So why, if he said he was going to be hands off, and then he says, oh, and then you must do this, you must do that. I think that, I think they were surprised the arrest actually happened. I think they were surprised. And look at, that's a cage. I think they were surprised that even maybe they weren't surprised at the arrest. Maybe they were surprised that it happened on his birthday. Trap in reverse. Yeah, they don't want to be trapped. Look at, and both cards have a trap, a cage and a trap. And trap is in reverse. They don't want to be trapped in this. That's one of their main focus right now is do not trap us into this. We have nothing to do with this at all. Do not trap us into saying the wrong thing, trap us into finding some kind of weird connection. William knew what was coming at that funeral and he refused to talk to Andrew. And he even did that hand above his mouth and he said something to Andrew and Andrew turned away. And Fergie tried to talk to Catherine and Catherine completely ignored her. So they knew what was coming down the pipe and they do not want to be trapped. Saying something, doing something, being perceived somehow that they're any way of supportive of Uncle Andrew. A blonde woman in reverse. Now, a blonde woman can also be the red-headed woman as well. It's a light-haired woman. Are they more worried about what Fergie or perhaps one of the girls? Beatrice, you could almost say, is a fair-haired whereas Eugenie is more dark-haired. Maybe they're knowing who they have to cut out. A revelation. Oh, look at this. Something signing papers. A revelation. Maybe the severity of it has come to light. A revelation that perhaps that they actually have to come out and say something against it. Townhouse in reverse. They might also take off to the country. Is it spring break for the kids yet? All the weeks are so different. Spring break can run anywhere from February or March, depending what country you're in, what school you go to, when the end of term is. They might skedaddle for a while. They might get out of town, as they say. Ooh, enemy in reverse. They're really concerned. And a lot of money in reverse. And tenderness in reverse. Okay, I'm going to say that they're really worried about hidden enemies. I think they're actually very concerned about being tied to this somehow. I think they're very concerned about this is not a time to be huggy, kissy, loving, family. This is a time to actually officially depart. I'm going to say that we might even see some kind of announcement of, you know, we want no part of this. Well, they've already had like a kind of an announcement or whatever. I think they're really worried about being dragged into this with this hidden enemies and a lot of money. I'm wondering if someone's going to try. I mean, they've already tried to drag William into the Epstein files by saying, oh, a donor to his Earthshot Prize was, and like at that point, how would William know that that person was involved with Epstein, right? I mean, come on, that's reaching. Like I hope you didn't hurt yourself with that reach. I really think they are worried about people close to them that are hidden enemies. And I have done readings for both Catherine and William, and there is a mole. There actually is a mole. And it possibly could be a light-haired woman, so like a lady in waiting, a secretary. I think that, and here's the trap right here. I think they're going to kind of go, oh, you know what? Skiing holiday, just like Eugenie is. Beatrice's husband is taken off to Palm Beach. Is he talking to Trump about something? They know this is going to cost a lot of money in reverse through hidden enemies. It's one thing to have an enemy that you know, like you just know, oh yeah, they don't like me and I don't like them, that's fine. But a hidden enemy is worse. A hidden friend, someone who's sweet to your face but terrible to your back. I'm not, again, like the other one, sometimes I really need to clarify something. This is actually pretty clear. This blonde woman or this fair-haired woman, let's find out this. So this is not a time of tenderness. This is a time of a hashtag FO. So stay away from Eugenie, stay away from Beatrice, stay away from any of the controversy of it. You know, make sure you're not on a hot mic saying, poor Uncle Andrew. This is a time to really create distance, to really create distance. And I think where it comes in with this, a lot of money, is a lot of respect, a lot of potential. They may be worried about the monarchy. Actually, I think I will clarify that. But first, let's clarify, who's this blonde woman? Who's this blonde woman or fair-haired woman? Who's this fair-haired woman? Sadness, tears. Yeah, it's one of the is it the mother or is it one of the daughters? Well, this one wants to come out. Thief, it's the mother. It's like, whatever you do, we are not attached to Fergie whatsoever. At all. A thief to me is anybody who's done anything illegal. Okay, so what's this lot of money? Okay, so that is Fergie. That is Fergie. Like, you know, Grandpa was right. She is now banned from anything royal. Anything and everything. They were right not to have her at their wedding. And guess what? Philip was right. Philip was absolutely right about Fergie. Hindsight's 20/20. Hey, at the first, you think, oh, why are you so mean? Oh, you pompous ass, you know. No, Philip knew. He knew. So Fergie is for sure banned from anything royal, anything at all. So let's find out, what's this lot of money? Clarify this, please. Clarify this. Inconsistency. A lot of money. Oh, maybe that's about the money that, oh, this is about like who funded Fergie for 15 years? And there's already articles out. Who funded Beatrice when she was making £19,000 a year? Oh, so the inconsistency with a lot of money. That's what it is. That's what they're talking about. What are they talking about, all this money? What about, is that what they're talking about? The inconsistency of money. Waiting in reverse. Yeah, this is, I think they're like, what? Who gave him 12 million? Like, what? Where did they get that money from? And you know, one of the things that's popping into my mind is Fergie sold one of her townhouses in London, and it said, oh, and it was funded by the girls' inheritance from their grandmother. And I wonder if William is saying, what inheritance? Right? So now William is more concerned about where are they getting all this money from. Look at it, it's all in reverse. A lot of money, inconsistency, and waiting. Where are they getting all this money from? Maybe that's what William is really worried about. Is he going to be entangled with all the different funds that they have and whatnot? And are they going to find out that the taxpayer did pay for something? And then that's hard on the monarchy, right? People get their pitchforks out when they hear these princesses got, you know, millions of pounds for doing nothing. He's waiting to get more information on the money. He's waiting. He's like, I want to see the books. I want to see the books, especially with the thief here. Is this townhouse, is this them being kicked out of Royal Lodge? Is this being kicked out of Royal Lodge? Or they're looking at Royal Lodge for evidence? Is this Royal Lodge? Is this Royal Lodge? A dark-haired young man. Yes. I know that says young man, but considering that how long that he's been in there over 20 years. He would have been in his early 40s when he moved in. So yes, this is Royal Lodge. William's more worried about what they're going to find at Royal Lodge. William wants full accounting. He does not want to be dragged into this, even if it's taxpayers' money, or, you know, and then the whole monarchy the palace gets painted with the same brush. What's the underlying here? A thought in reverse. Yeah, they're thinking about it a lot. It's really on their mind. Interesting, none of the children came up here. Really, like, you know, that they're concerned about the children, or I think, you know, they probably don't even talk about this in front of the children. They're worried about what the Royal Lodge is going to show up, and what the accounting is going to show up, and how that's going to affect the monarchy. It's a lot of money. It's a lot of money. And they can't get this off their mind. Wow. Well, I guess, you know what? If he's going to be king next, he has to be on top of these things. He can't be oblivious to them, like, you know, and just kind of think it'll be swept under the rug. This isn't going anywhere anytime soon. All right. Thank you very much for watching. Please take good care. See you online. Bye for now.